you want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it. It's facing your face. We're playing cornhole and I'm winning for the first time ever in my entire life. Yay!
Cheers. So Cami just beat me and the other mom, his wife. So the wives just beat us. It's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, so basically, my friend Natalie's having a birthday party. She's turning 26. And yeah, so we're all just having a lot of fun and we're playing cornhole. And I normally suck really bad, really, really bad. But I'm actually winning, so we thought we'd turn it on. So there could be some witness. But now I'm sucking again, so. Basically, it's a bunch of adults with a giant water slide and a pup. We love a good pup, but
What's up? We got a grab. I got a happy birthday. Yes, I already broken 2 nails. He made it on top.
So yeah, like I said earlier, we got a child's blow up thing and a bunch of adults are flying off of it.
Yeah, this is, you know, like we're just doing it for the vlog, basically, you know. This is how we live. This is really, I mean, honestly, best birthday ever. Best birthday ever. We're 26. I'm 26, but, you know.
When you don't have kids, but you gotta live a kid life.
You just gotta live your life, you know. And this is living.
So you're getting married to a special forces man.
Yes. Well, I mean, I've grown up around the Army, so, you know, this lifestyle wasn't really anything different. But, you know, it's definitely tough. Like, you have to be mentally prepared and you have to be super, like, independent and willing to be, like, self-sufficient and be on your own. But it's all worth it. And, you know, if you have someone that is willing to, you know, do the things that he does and, you know, make the sacrifices that he does, then, you know, what more can you ask for in a husband? So it's definitely worth it. Big risk, big reward.
Oh yeah. So that way you guys can understand if you're going into the military life or already in the military life and feel like you're disconnected, because I definitely felt that way. I felt like I was alone. I didn't know who could connect with me. I felt really distant.
At first, it feels like the first duty station, it was like there was nobody there that I could even like possibly be friends with, and it was really discouraging. And then when we got to our second one, I think I was a little bit more open to it, and I met people like Cami, who I love to death. And then it's like even when they're like gone, you have the opportunity to get closer to those people.
Definitely.
So it really is a blessing. And when they're gone, you have that opportunity to reevaluate all of the like things that you had a hard time with, and you get to have that separation. And that separation, we've always felt like, I don't know about you, but we've always felt like made us like 10 times stronger.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't think we would have survived it without the separation.
I think a lot of like average marriages and relationships where you're not away 90% of the time, your husband's away.
Together.
Yeah. And I think you don't realize stuff that you miss out on or things that you like are strong in. So when Kendall leaves or Matt, I feel like we have to become independent in ourselves in the fact that we can we don't need we don't need a husband. I mean, if
it's weird to say because a lot of times you're like, I need you here, but in reality, you don't need somebody. You want them, and that's why you get married, because you want somebody and not because you need them.
Yeah, and you want someone to live life with, and that's perfect. That's amazing. And that's why we got married, is because we want a person to live life with. Yeah. Yeah, she was 18, I was 19, and it was our high school sweethearts.
My sister offered to pay for my school, my apartment, everything to not get married. And I was like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, she offered to pay for all of it. Granted, she didn't have the money. She didn't have any of the finances for it. But she offered to pay for all of it because she was going through a divorce, at which she married at 21. And she was like, I will pay for everything for you not to get married. And I was like, well, that's awesome. Well, it sounds great, but that's what I want. I want to get married. I know that I want this. I know that I love this person. My aunt had gotten married at 18 years old and is still going strong at like 30 years.
Oh my gosh, that's
So,
amazing.
My aunt was the only one that was like, no, like if that's how you feel, do it. So
If you're an Army wife or thinking about it or anything, just know that it's not that hard. Like if
it's
you
not hard. It's also not easy.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. But
Our first year was awful.
yeah, and like what you were saying, my first duty station with Kendall, I was so nervous that I didn't connect with any Army wives. I felt like, I'm
older.
And I was pushed. Like
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I need to meet Army wives. I need to like become friends with them because it's like an obligation.
Because you had nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Like
but
that was your only option.
yeah, but switching Army bases, now we're at Fort Campbell, and we went to, what was it, a Super Bowl party, and I was like, okay, my mindset had changed. I was like, look, I don't know anyone in Tennessee. I'm from California. I don't know anyone here. I'm going to, like, make the point to make friends, and I made probably the best friends of my life.
Yeah,
so,
same. Like, our second duty station, if your first one sucks, like, that, honestly, I feel like is just
that's normal.
how it's gonna go. Like, your first one's probably gonna suck, and your first, like, whole year is probably gonna suck. Our whole first year was, like, freaking sucked. Like, it was not good. It was good, but, like, there was more bad parts than good. And he was gone every other month. So it was like, we never got time to, like, settle those parts. Mm-hmm. But now, I mean, our second duty station, he's only gone once a week if he leaves. He's here the rest. And when he's gone, we get to, like I said, like, figure out, like, where we went wrong in the past, like, 3 fights.
Learn from
or whatever.
it. Yeah.
And learn from it. And then he comes back and it's like, I remember. Like, this is why we got married. Like, I remember now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And a lot of duty stations are different. So me and Kendall started at Fort Bliss, and they actually had field training of 52-week periods, so they were gone like 2.5 months.
Fun fact, did we even say that we were at the same duty station and we met each other?
So yeah, well, when did you guys leave?
We left in July of 2017.
So that's why. I moved in with Kendall December 2017.
So, yeah. So we were technically, our first duty station was the same one. But I left right before she got there. But technically, I met your husband before you were there.
Kendall knew who you guys were.
Yeah, I met Kendall once. And Matt was really good friends with him at Fort Bliss. Like, as a work partner, I guess.
Yeah, just they work together.
Yeah, so I met him actually because I was visiting and staying in the barracks. That's how I met him.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so side note, fun fact, both of our last names are Malone. So
and everybody asks, my sister is born.
No. Just know, if you're at the first duty station and things are going whack, just it'll get better. I promise. I was so like non-hopeful, and I didn't think, I was like not liking the Army life. I loved my husband, and I loved that he loved what he did.
But it's hard.
But it was hard because I didn't have any friends. And I met people.
That makes it the easiest. When you have people that you're like, I'm lonely, come over. And they're like, okay. And they come over. It's just you shit around and whatever. And you can just do that because
they're gone and it's girl time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, definitely. So, I just kind of wanted to bring our sides to the story because I know I don't talk about it a lot. So.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really talk a lot about it at all. My family is not a military family. They don't know any of it. So even if I went to talk to them, they'd pretty much be like, okay, like, whatever. And it's like, this is all I have to talk about it with. This is all I have that can relate. And it's really nice.
Yeah.
So.
And you need that support system. Because like you said, people don't understand what it's like when your husband's gone
and they're like,
80% of the time.
On vacation for a couple of
Yeah.
You can't, like, talk to them.
No, you can't talk to them, especially if they're in like JRTC or NTC, they have their phone taken for 2+ weeks so that way they can like focus on training, and you have no communication with them, so you can't talk to them. So if you haven't had your husband go to NTC or JRTC, just know that they'll get their phone taken away.
And also know that if you comment on here and me or Cami is available, we're happy.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
100%. 1000%.
Oh yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. It's hard. It's really hard. We find reasons to hang out.
Yeah.
Whether it's
because that's
whatever.
kind of your best friend and the person that you're just used to being around. You move around family, like away from family for them, and then all of a sudden uproot a week and a half or a month, and you have nobody to talk to and nobody to vent to. So, I mean, even if you have nobody and you haven't met anybody, comment.
Yeah, we'll be there. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll be happy to answer with what we do know, because we're still learning as well. So we're always learning.
Day, literally every day. But it's good. And we both have jobs too, and we both have to figure out how to balance those jobs with their jobs and their issues. And it's also hard, but
yeah, we're here. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're pretty damn good at it too.
If we do say so ourselves.
I'd say so.
Yeah. Cool.